Yo, what's up guys, DALLMYD here, and today I'm going to do my first ever Q&A video. I've never done one of these before. The other day I asked you guys to send in some questions for me to possibly answer, so I filtered through them all, picked my favorite, and we're going to answer a few of those today. Now, if this video does pretty well, I'll do another Q&A this weekend, and maybe I'll make this an actual series, so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. With that being said, make sure to comment in the comment section below if you guys got a question that you want me to answer, and I might pick it for the next Q&A video. Are you currently watching any TV shows or series on Netflix? If you are, what? Yeah, I watched a handful. We just got done watching Orange is the New Black. I'm not afraid to say it. That's a pretty good series. Yeah, we finished that one pretty quickly. I think within like 2 days. I usually just record on record stuff on a DVR and look on it. I don't really watch too much of a Netflix. But we got The Strain. That's coming back up pretty soon. Strain's pretty good. I've been watching Helix. That's an alright one. Hannibal. We got into that. It's getting a little slow for me. Like too much artsy stuff for me. But it looks like it's gonna be picking back up. Like it just felt like it just got a little slow for me. But that's a good one as well, kind of to watch here and there. I was watching a series called Forever. That was actually a pretty good one. I was like, Hannah, you should watch this series, because she wasn't watching it. And the season ended, and I was like, man, we can't wait for the next season, because, he finally tells a secret to the girl or whatever. And I realized that they canceled the show, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's bullcrap. That's like the worst feeling when you start watching a show, and then they cancel it. I was like, really? Like, I was starting to like that. There was this one show, I forgot what it was called, but I seriously watched, I think it was like 6 seasons, and like every episode was like leading on to something. Like I was like, oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Like, there's gonna be some kind of awesome battle. I mean, like every episode was talking about this pretty much. And when it finally got to it, like the next episode, there was no more videos, and I was like, wait, what? Like and I looked it up and they canceled it. I guess it's my fault because I didn't look at it, because this was like an older series, but they canceled it, man. I was like, it's wrong. There needs to be a warning at the beginning saying this show canceled, so I don't sit there and watch like 6 seasons and then figure out like they canceled it, and then I'm like, I don't get to know what happened to so and so. I'm like, what the fuck? Go to your mom and say you got your girlfriend pregnant. This should be interesting. Mom, I got something serious I gotta tell you. What? I got my girlfriend pregnant. Okay. What is that? What are you laughing? Woohoo! Grandparents! They know I don't have a girlfriend. It's sad. Are you going for this year's Phase 5? Yeah, I'm planning to go for that. I try to go for all the phase recruitment challenges because, it's one of my goals is to join that team. If you didn't know, I made it to the final round of the last year's Phase 5, and I made it to the final round of this year's Phase 1. I heard that they're doing a Phase 5 this year, and if they do, I'm going to give it everything I got. But we'll see how that goes.
18. It was questionable. I think we need. Can you do one more?
Oh, my legs are kind of jello right now.
Yep, he did 18.
18.
18. Why did you start YouTube, and who made you want to start YouTube? I started YouTube, I think the beginning of Black Ops 1, and what made me want to start YouTube is to save my like BO1 Tomahawk kill cams. I was watching people do it, and I was like, man, that is so cool. Watching people chuck these Tomahawks across the map, and I was like, I want to do that. And I got into it, started hitting a bunch of kill cams, and I just started like building a little archive, and all my clips I put on YouTube, and really it was just for me to look back at and be like, yeah, I'm a badass. But I did share the videos with a couple friends. Yeah, like I said, it was really just for me. I started because I thought it was cool just to look back at them. What was your first team? My first team was the Obey Alliance. I got invited to be a part of that team after the Phase 5 last year. Scarce invited me to be a part of that team, and then later on when Red Reserve started up, he invited me to be a part of that team when it was first starting up. So thank you, man, for that. I appreciate that a lot. Alright, so this guy says, how can I start making videos when I have a terrible setup and zero confidence in making content? Well, I mean, dude, if you can, try doing odd jobs and stuff around your neighborhood. Like what I did was walk dogs, and I saved up money, and then as I went on, I purchased like the HTP VR. I got a microphone, and that was my little job. I just started saving money for that. So if you don't have a lot of money, try and figure out like a little odd job around your neighborhood. It might help out a little bit. Also, zero confidence, you'll build that up in the long run, man. I mean, when I first started, I wasn't the best. I mean, looking back at those videos, pretty embarrassing, kind of cringeworthy. Yeah, I definitely didn't have the most confidence either. So as you go on, you'll build more confidence. Your setup will get better. Yeah, don't pay attention to like negative comments, man. I mean, it's YouTube. People are gonna leave all kinds of stuff in your comment section. I mean, take what they have to say, but don't take it to heart. If someone says you're shit or something, I'd be like, alright, bitch. You know, don't take them serious. If they say something's bad and they're trying to help you in a way, take what they have to say and try to improve on it. Alright, we got fuck, marry, and kill. We got J-Lo, Kate Upton, and Kim Kardashian. So I'm probably gonna fuck J-Lo. I'll marry Kate Upton, and I'll kill Kim. Yep. How many siblings do you have? So I have 2 brothers and a sister. Now, my 2 brothers are half brothers, but I consider them my full brothers because I grew up with them my entire life. My brother Andy is the oldest, then Tommy, then me, and then my sister Hannah. Would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers? I would definitely want to have fingers for toes. Now, that's if I can keep my fingers from my hands, too. I mean, could you imagine the things you could do with, like, fingers for toes? You can, like, grip on all kinds of stuff. Yeah, definitely would rather want that. Why in the world would you want toes for fingers? If you could have one wish, what would you wish for? More wishes. Alright, kill, marry, fuck. We got FaZe Jev, FaZe Banks, and Megan Fox. So, I'm definitely going to kill Banks. I'll probably fuck Jev, and then I'll marry Megan. When was your first Call of Duty? My first Call of Duty was Call of Duty 4. I started playing Call of Duty like a little bit late in Call of Duty 4. And then when the World at War came out, like I just got really into it. I mean, I got into Call of Duty 4, but I didn't really get into it until World at War. Like I tore World at War up. Like I love that game. What is your favorite sniper out of all the Call of Duty games? So my favorite sniper, I like the Ballista. The Morse is pretty good. The M40 is pretty good. Barrett's a pretty good one, but as of right now, I would say the Ballista. The Morse is alright if it didn't get as many hit markers, but overall, I would say the DSR unpatched. What is your favorite Call of Duty? My favorite Call of Duty, like, that I play right now would definitely be BO2 and Advanced Warfare, but my favorite Call of Duty, like, overall, would be probably World at War or Call of Duty 4. I love those 2 games. Now, if they had, like, a bunch of people in World at War and Call of Duty 4 and like there was no mods or anything, like I'd play that non-stop. But right now, I don't know, it's a little slow. There's not many people on there. There's a bunch of modders, and I don't know, for me it's more of a hassle. I mean, you'll find some good lobbies here and there, but yeah, I'd rather play BO2 or Advanced Warfare right now. I just wouldn't want to filter through all that stuff. Does your mom support you in your YouTube career? My entire family supports me. They'll support me with anything I want to do as long as I dedicate everything I have into it, and as you know, as long as I'm happy and everything. So I'm grateful to have a family like that. That's really awesome. I'm glad they're letting me chase my dreams. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. I don't watch too many people like specifically. There's a few people I watch like every now and then, but honestly, like I subscribe to a decent amount of people. Yeah, and then if I see something cool in the sub box, I'll be like, oh, let me check this out. Who are your inspirations to do YouTube? My inspirations on YouTube would be people who have done this and that have made a career out of it. Like people who, you know, make a decent amount of money and just can hang out, play video games, have a lot of fun, and upload videos. Like, that's what I want to do, and those are my inspirations. Like, I look up to those people because that's what I want to do. You know, I want to make a living off of this because it's a lot of fun. Why not make a living off of something you really enjoy? So, yeah, those are my inspirations, people who have done that. When you have gone surfing, have you damaged yourself badly? At the ocean, not so much. I think the worst I've done at the ocean was, like, I thought I could make the wave past a jetty. Like I was riding the wave and then I saw this jetty, like a bunch of rocks, and I was like, I can make it, and I didn't make it, and I washed up on the rocks and I got a few bruises, but I didn't break anything. But in the river, my board hit me in my face during the winter, and it split open my eyebrow. It was so cold, I didn't know what I hit. I was like touching my face. I asked my buddy, I'm like, yo, is my eye alright? Like, am I bleeding from my eyeball? Because there's like a bunch of blood. And he's like, no, man, it's your eyebrow. I'm like, all right, we're good. I could surf for a couple more hours. So I surfed for a few more hours, and then we went to the military base. We got it stitched up. And the lady who actually stitched it, that was her first time doing that. I was like, oh, God, like, I'm going to have a fat scar right there. But actually, you can't really even tell. Like, you can see it right there, but some days you can't even tell. I guess it just depends how the eyebrow hairs are. Can you show us the biggest fish you caught? Yeah, I'll show you guys that. I've caught a couple different fish that are pretty big. I think this thing was like 15 to 20 pounds. It was a beast. First time I've ever caught a gar before, and those things fought pretty hard. Plus, it was in the rapids as well. So that's probably the biggest fish I've ever caught. I caught a bat ray. I don't know if that really counts, but that thing was like 40 pounds. But biggest fish, I would probably say the gar was probably my biggest, but I'm still waiting for that river monster. I'm out there fishing all the time. I got really into it recently, and I try to record a bunch for you guys. I've been uploading those fishing videos, but I haven't been lucky enough to snag a river monster. Like, I want one so big where I can't even bring it out of the water. Like, it weighs so much, you know? Well, hey, that's all the questions I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. If you guys want a question answered maybe for the next Q&A, make sure to comment in the comment section below. Like I said, these questions can be serious, stupid, funny, or even challenges. But if it's a challenge, make sure to word it in a question, and then maybe I'll do it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching.